In the beginning was the Word. John chapter 1 begins with a very familiar phrase all Jews would know. It's the first words of the book of Genesis. And then he uses a word in Greek, logos, which actually could be referencing a philosophy of finding your purpose. But John is saying that you don't find your purpose in a philosophy, but in a person. The Word became flesh. The one who was and is to come, created the universe, walked among us, and his name is Jesus. He tabernacled with us. That's what verse 14 means. He dwelt among us. Just as God was with the people of Israel at the tabernacle, now God is with us in person, in flesh and blood, and his name is Jesus. John the Baptist was asked, so many people are returning to God. Are you the Messiah? And he said, no, I'm not the one. I'm just paving the way for the one. He referenced him as the Lamb of God. Some of his disciples started to follow Jesus. Young men were getting excited of this rabbi. They said, come and see. And then one named Nathaniel had a supernatural experience. Jesus said he knew him and saw him under the fig tree. He was probably praying, and Jesus knew what he was praying about. Now, this isn't a fig tree, but an old oak tree in the Whistling Duck Trail in South Austin. Some of these oak trees can live to be 1,000 years old. John is saying that the God who can hear our prayers also walked among us, and his name is Jesus.